Turning it online, guys. Before I say anything or start doing anything, there's supposed to be audio, like game volume, on that last video. I don't know what happened. Like at the start, you could hear the starting volume, but then like after that, it just kind of faded before the title even came up. So I don't know. I'll see how this video comes out. I don't really feel like redoing that video because I had already done it like three or four times before that, and there was nothing wrong with that playthrough. So, anyways, yeah, let's jump back on our character here. We'll start from the sanctuary, so we'll be from where we last left off. Alright, so when we last left off, we had just recently saved Princess Zelda, and now we are supposed to be, if I remember what line, yeah, we are supposed to be heading towards that village over there, and hope that we find this elder that might be a descendant of the wise man, one of the seven wise men. We're going to do a couple things before we go over there though, so bear with us. First I want to go into the forest, the lost forest, get an item. I believe there's a way over here. What's up there? Quicker way over here. We'll be getting quite a few items and stuff, and I'll probably even incorporate the first dungeon into this, and then, well, we'll see what happens. No, not that way. Anyway, so what does that sign say? The way, or this way to the Lost Woods. Pretty sure signs even, yep, even signs are one-hit kills for certain enemies, so keep that in mind if you ever need a OP weapon, I guess. This is probably one of the best, like one of the coolest places in the game. Also can be one of the most annoying. Like that guy over there, he's a thief. If you bumped into us, he'd take all of our rupees. That up there is a trick of the. Here, this is it. The Master Sword. No, this can't be it. Too bad. It's just a trick. But you're supposed to come back here like later for like part of the main quest line. Right now though, whoops, I went the wrong hole. Right now though, we're looking for a certain item. I believe it's over there. Alright, got ourselves lost in the Lost Woods. That's wonderful. Oh, here it is. See, I knew where I was going. This mushroom smells like sweet rotten fruit. You can give this to anyone who wants it. This isn't a required item, but it is an item that will help later for various things. I'll show you and name those things once we get that item later. Just run away from this guy. So anyways, let's make our way out of the Lost Woods here and back to the town, the village. I'll show you various spots of where you can get heart pieces. And actually, there's a couple items here we want to grab too. Three items, if I remember correctly, from the town that we can get right now. First off though, let's jump down this hole. I love that falling animation. Alright, so what do we got here? There we go. We got some bombs. You can pick up and throw a bomb you place. There we go. It's water, right? Yeah. Got blue rupees. What's in here? Red rupees, which are worth 20. As I said before, so I was right. Anyways, let's keep going. There we go. Found our first heart piece. And as I said, like if you look down there, I shouldn't have pressed A, I should have talked over it, but you can see the 4 different corners, and that's the 4 heart pieces you need. And then it makes another heart container, and then there you go. You have another heart. Is it this house or the next house? We'll check this house. One of the houses has an Easter egg. I'll show you guys. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the other house. I'm pretty sure, certain about that. I'll show you a few Easter eggs. Actually, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so next we'll come down here, and I'll show you a little secret about this place. Put a bomb there. Wait a couple seconds, and there we go. This is a storeroom. So if like you're low on, and it only works once, but if you're low on stuff, you can come here. There you go. Got rupees and bombs. So we'll just grab everything that they have here, and some arrows too, which we don't have our bow yet, but we're going to get it really soon. So anyways, come over here. That right here, if I remember correctly, yeah, it's a store. Okay. We're not going to buy anything from there. Save our money. Don't really need anything from there. This is a bar, but if you come back here, there we go. We're in the back of the bar. Look at that, there's another chest here. It's a Kako, whatever. It's a chicken in this game. Anyways, we'll open up this chest, and there we go. We got our first bottle of the game. If you're new to Legend of Zelda and you don't know what the bottles do, the bottles can hold various things like berries, potions, yada yada. You always want to have bottles. I can get all 4 bottles in this playthrough. I'll show you what they all are. They help a lot. I usually just use them to hold fairies, but you can use them for health potions, mana potions, potions that heal both health and mana. Anyways, it's a magic bottle. You can store an item inside it and then use it later. I'll show you the opposite side of the bar too, like on the opposite side of the counter, just so you guys can see what it looks like. Come in here. There's an old guy there, bearded looking guy there, who's drinking when we're not looking at him. Anyways, we'll leave now. There's no more business for us right right now. Boy, I'm having trouble with my words right now. What does that say? Wanted. This is the criminal who kidnapped Zelda. Call a soldier if you see him. That's supposed to be a picture of us, but it's a horrible drawing, so we're just going to throw that away. This, I'm pretty sure, is where we get... Nope. Crown Harris. Talk to that guy and he offers some information. Most people don't understand when you play Legend of Zelda games, it's all about really paying attention, and if you're lost, then, really paying attention. If you're lost, just go around and talking to people. Here's part of the, here's an Easter egg here. That picture, remind you of anyone? It's supposed to be Mario. Talk to this kid right here. I can't go out because I'm sick. Cough, cough. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that is coming down off the mountain. Sniff, sniff. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now, I'll lend it to you. You borrow the bug catching net. There may be some other things you can catch with it, too. Mainly, what we'll want for that bug catching net is so we can catch fairies with it. And that, we'll catch the fairies with our bug catching net, and we'll put it in our bottles that we got, and then fairies, what they do is they heal you fully, and if you have them on you and you die, you don't actually die. Anyways, we'll need another bomb here. Right there. Sorry, chicken's gonna have to move. Word of the wise, don't hit the chickens a certain amount of times, because if you do, something bad will happen to you. I'm not going to show you, because I learned from experience not to show you guys bad things from the last part, but just take my word for it. Anyways, we got 10 arrows out of there, nothing major. Not like we can do anything with them right now. Boy, I'm having trouble talking. You believe that? I'm having trouble talking. I'm getting 80-something in English. It's blasphemy. Anyways, not that we need the arrows, but I'd show you that anyways. Anyways, let's talk to this guy. You, sir, have you been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? Well, step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale now for the low price of 100 rupees. What do you say? Interested? We'll buy it anyways. Goodbye, boy. There. Goodbye. Thanks a lot. Now hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. This is a magic bottle, blah blah blah. We've already read that. This has some value later in the game, you'll see. Sneak in by this person. Here's that Easter egg I was talking about. It has to do with that picture of Mario that we've seen, but you can only do it in this house, so I'll show you. And only if you come in the first time. I'm pretty sure if we came in and then left again and then tried it again, it doesn't work. But anyways, you come up here, you hold your action button, so you're grabbing on this, and that happens. You get 20 rupees from it. It's nothing spectacular, but it's a little Easter egg. It's nice, it's nice. I believe there is a building over her. Yep. Let's go down this building. This is an important place later in the game too. The game's kind of split into two parts. For the second part, this is an important place. You'll see that later. So here's a puzzle of the game. We counted one before when we were just leaving the sewers, but it wasn't. Or were we just leaving it? Yeah, we were just leaving the sewers. When we left the sewers and before we got into that those rooms with the rats and then you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, here's a puzzle. This is an actual puzzle though. I know how to solve it because I've played this game many a time before, but each of them contain 20 rupees, just in case you're wondering. That's not why we're here though. We're here for a different reason. But there we go. We're back up to 133. So, oops. That bottle cost us, in retrospect, cost us nothing because we just got all our money back. But technically, it cost us something. We get more rupees here too. There's what, 6 of them there, so we got 30 rupees. And here's what we came here for: another heart piece. So now we have half a heart. I'm pretty sure I'll get us a 5th heart before we even enter the first dungeon. I have ways. Okay, so before we keep going on what we're supposed to be doing, I want to go down here first. Stay away from that girl and the girl on the other side. You go near them, they're going to call the guards. You're going to have to fight the soldiers. Same soldiers from the castle, by the way. You have to fight the soldiers, it's just annoying. So, easiest way, just stay away from them. It's a bookstore, we'll have to come back there later. Well, not bookstore, library, we'll come back there later. Come in here. Talk to these guys, and it's quite interesting. They had a feud, they're brothers, and they had a feud, so they sealed up that door there. Because there wasn't actually a door, but they sealed it up. So this is actually one big house, but yeah. But we're going to end that feud and do that. And now we're going to play a little game here. If you can reach the goal within 15 seconds, we will give you something good. Ready, set, go. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking here, but I'll show you the quickest way to get there. Most people don't know, but you can take that little drop right there. It is possible to run the whole outside perimeter and get here in less than 15 seconds. I've done it many a time before, but if you take that little drop that I just took, you'll cut 2 or 3 seconds off your timer and you'll ensure that you get here. Then you don't have to keep spending rupees and all that other fun stuff. And you don't have to, other thing is too, to get back, you'd have to, actually no, you can walk all the way back, so never mind. This try you time was 9 seconds. You qualified. Congratulations. I present you with a piece of heart. I have to go over there and grab it from him without falling off the edge. I've done that before. I've jumped off the edge just a bitch. Anyways, found a piece of heart. So there we go. We have 3/4 of a heart. Let us go. And let's see. This way. I guess I'll go to where we're supposed to go first. Part of the quest line, even though I know where we're supposed to be going, but I'll show you guys anyways. So first off, when you come out of the sanctuary, besides all that other crap I just did that probably misled you, come here, and that was pointless. Get that out of here. Anyways though, we come here and this is the house we want. This is the Elder's house. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in this other room. Alright, yeah, it's just a bed. It's their bedroom. Anyways, we come in here, this is their kitchen. Anything over here? Nope. We're just vandalizing their house, no big deal. Come over here and you talk to this lady. Who? Oh, it's you, Link. What can I do for you? Young man? The Elder? Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago a prosperous people known as the Helia inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures that Helia hid throughout the land. Master Sword, a mighty blade forged amongst those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now is sleeping deep in the forest. Do you understand? Say yes. Anyway, look for the Elder there. Look for the Elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now, Link. This is where most people get confused with Legend of Zelda games, because they get to this point and they're like, well, I don't know what to do or where to go or anything. It's about talking to the people. Literally, you should just spend a good, I don't know, 20 minutes of the game, well, at least at this part, talking to the different people. However, I can show you how to cut down the 20 minutes to make it a minute, or if you want to skip that whole thing, you can come to this guy already. Or even if you want to skip this whole town, you can go all the way to the desert, which we're about to find out where he is. I'm pretty sure you don't have to talk to anyone here. You can just go right to the desert. But anyways, we'll talk to the people here. Hi, Link. Elder? Are you talking about the grandpa? Okay. But don't tell any of the bad people about this. He's hiding in the palace past the castle. I will mark the spot on your map. Here you are. So anyways, he tells us where the guy is. I need to do that. He is all the way over here in this little desert. He has this little shack in that desert. So what we gotta do is make our way over there. So you could just theoretically go there and skip this whole thing if you don't want to get any of the items. None of these items that we just got from here are needed, but they do help. So I would advise doing it, but that's totally up to you guys. Anyways though, so we're on the path and we'll start heading towards that way. You cut that guy. I'm trying to remember where that other heart piece is, because I know there's another heart piece we can get before we even enter that place. Maybe it's just there. I'll show you what's down here. It's nothing major though. Go down that hole. Keep walking, and we find a great fairy. It will soothe your wounds and cover your weariness. Close your eyes and relax. Great fairy basically heals you fully. So if we had like no health and we found her, we can come there. Guess the reason we couldn't come this way is because that door is locked. The only way you can get to it is jumping out of that hole. Anyways, though, it's not important. Just thought I'd show you guys. I know, bitch. We just got fully healed, even though we didn't need to be healed. And I go and get damaged. Yep. Anyways, though, so before we go and find that elder, we're gonna go this way. We have to go talk to someone first. Well, we don't have to, but this is required if you want that item. So we come in here, talk to the switch. The smell of rotten food. Give me that mushroom, I can finish my brew. Hee hee. Okay, so, whoops, no button. Take this out, use it like any other item. Hee hee, thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good. Hee hee. This is a potion shop, by the way. That's a witch. For assistance in the shop, all you have to do is come off the screen for a second. Then we can come back to her. Actually, I think we have to wait a little bit. Oh no. Anyways, so you come off the screen, you come back here, you go on the shop, and here we go. This is magic power. Try to sprinkle it on enemies and many other things. So basically what this does is, it has many uses. For these things over here, I'm not going to hit them, but if you hit them, you get electrocuted. A couple different ways to take them out. One way is just throwing your boomerang, doing that and killing them. Another way is using this magic powder, which you can use it on any creature. I'll use it on one of the guards down here, but you use that magic powder, and you can change that fish, because it's like an eel basically. You touch it, you get electrocuted. I missed. Anyway, so I'm not going to use that. I'll show it you later. You can use it on those fish, and like, then you won't get damaged when you attack them. You can use it on other creatures. I'm not sure if you can use it on those. You can use it on those guards actually. One major thing you can use them on that many people really don't know, even if they know Legend of Zelda. A lot of people don't know. You can use it on certain. I think they're anti-fairies. You can use it on these anti-fairies, and you'll turn them back into fairies, and then you can catch them, or just heal, like by letting them touch you. I'll show you that in the next dungeon. Anyway, so we'll come here and talk to him. I am indeed Surashalav, the village elder and a descendant of the 7 wise men. Oh really? Link, I am surprised a young man like you is searching for the sword of evil's bane. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say only the hero who has won 3 pendants can wield the sword. Do you really want to find it? Of course. Good. As a test, can you retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I will tell you more of the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now go forward to the palace. So obviously our quest now will become... We have completed finding that sage. Well, not the sage, but the descendant. Now we have to get the pendants. So our first one right beside, basically. We come in here. We got 50 rupees. We got some bombs. I'm pretty sure this other one's, yeah, 50 rupees. It's got a nice little 100 rupees there. I think the max is like... I can't even remember what the max is for rupees. But like once you get it to a certain point, you can't get any more rupees. So if we were to go there with... I can't even remember how much it is, or I could put this in perspective for you. But if we were there and we had like 100 less than from the max of the rupees we can carry, I wouldn't advise grabbing those rupees because it would just be a waste. Anyways though, so we're coming near to our first dungeon. Kill that guy. Here is our first dungeon. So brace yourself, everybody. First dungeon, does it say here? No. All the dungeons have names, except they're not in this version. They are in the Game Boy Advance version, like it tells you the names. I can't remember them, but if you really want to know, you could just Google it or something. If you know and you want to tell other people, or if you know them off the top of your head, leave it in the comments. I didn't know all the names at one point, but it's been a while since I've played, so I've forgotten them. Okay, so let's do this. Get that switch right there. It's a pretty easy dungeon. We can do it in like, I don't know, aim for like 10 minutes here, maybe less. Wait out for the one big ball. You'll see what I'm talking. There we go. We'll go this way for a second. Cut across this little bridge. Got ourselves some more rupees. I'm pretty sure there's rupees in this container too. Yeah, 100 rupees. Up to 405 rupees already, and this is like the beginning of the game. We just made ourselves like instantly rich. Trust me though, the rupees go fast, especially if you use them for certain things that are well, they're not necessities, but they do help a lot. We'll go this way first. If I remember correctly, go down this way. Oh, wrong way, Josh. Okay, here's what I was talking about. These anti-fairies here. So if I can time it right. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. You use it and it turns them back into fairies. Unfortunately, the fairy just bumped right into us as soon as we did it, so we absorbed it. I wouldn't be able to catch it and show you, but yeah. A lot of people don't know that when they're playing this game, that you can use that magic power on anti-fairies. So if you're watching this and you want to play it again, I will put the emulator, the website for the emulator is on the first part, and it's also on my channel update video. You can go there, you can download the Nintendo emulator, and then get the ROM for this and play along, or just play it if you wanted to. If you didn't know that, that is a really helpful tip, and there we find our map. So now you can see the dungeon. There's only 2 floors. We're on the first floor right now. The second floor, that orange slot, that's in the next room, that's in the next square, like to the left of where the red flashing little square is. That, okay, that's gonna, a lot of squares here. The red flashing square is us, as I said before. The square to the left of it, so like, not that rectangular one, but the bigger one, that's like a whole another grid square to the left, that has that orange rectangle, that shows you where, that orange rectangle is the treasure of the dungeon. Although, if we come over here, it is pretty, you can see it like right there, so it's nothing major, but yeah, I like to check in there anyways. I'll show you a place where you can get fairies anyways. You don't have to churn these anti-fairies. Bam. Bam. Oh shit. You can kill them with a sword. They just jump back. You gotta kinda like trap them in a corner. Pretty sure you can use your boomerang. Oh, we got the compass. The compass shows us everything that's in the dungeon that we, like, okay, how do I put this? It shows you everything in the dungeon that we haven't already discovered. So, like, that skull, that's where the boss is. We haven't discovered where the boss is yet, so that tells us it's over there. If we hadn't gone to that room to our right with the treasure, it would have told us that the treasure was in that room. Anyways, we gotta go this way. These are little pads that, they're basically like, they're tips, in-game tips, basically. Link, it is I, Sir Ashalov. I can talk to you telepathically when you touch these tiles. Here's a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this place to defeat armored foes. So as I said, they're basically tips in-game. This puzzle, you can't come from this side. You'd think you'd be able to, but it doesn't push that way. You can only push this one forward or backwards. We want to push this one towards us, like towards the way we just were. But we come from a different angle to get there. I guess I can show you guys how to get, like, where to get fairies right now. Come up here. Doesn't matter which side you jump down, left or right. You fall down this little hole. There we go. Oops. You caught a fairy. Well, what will you do? You can keep it in the bottle. You can set it free. If you set it free, it just roams around again. You keep it in the bottle. There we go. Here they are. You can equip it. You can press the item button and you can release it, or you can use it you can use it like that just by using the item button, or you can just keep it on you, and if you die, you won't actually die. Oh, we go this way. Go under here. This isn't a bad dungeon. Probably not my favorite. I really don't know which one is, but and as you've seen with that first one, that's how you turn those anti-fairies to fairies. You just cast the dust and they actually do turn to fairies. As I was saying though, before I digress, oh shit. I really don't know which one would be my favorite one. I'd actually have to think about it. This one's not a bad one though. Like, I don't mind it. We got what we were looking for in this room, which was that key. Come over here. Here's that door we need the key for. This is that, not the atrium room, but like the room right after that once we cross that bridge. Here we go. Waiting for that to move. We have to kill the enemies in this room. I wonder. Yeah, it does just paralyze. Oh no, it doesn't. So I was wrong, it doesn't even paralyze them. Bomb. Easiest way to kill these guys is with a bow and arrow. We don't have a bow and arrow yet, so we're just gonna have to hit them. Oh. I think it takes like 6 sword strikes with this sword to kill him. Yeah. Nope. 7. Ow, bitch. Alright. With the bow and arrow, it takes like 1 or 2. Oh shit. These are the only anti-fairies in the game that you can't turn into fairies. Well, that you can't turn into fairies while they were on this because it's important. There we go. We got the big key. That door to the north right there, that has like a weird lock on it, that's a door that you can only open with a big key. There's doors like that. There's not many, but there's doors like that. There's the treasures that you need the big key for, and then there's the boss doors you need the big key for. So anyways, let's keep going. Get our treasure right here. Kill these things first though. Actually, it don't really matter. Let's just get our treasure. There we go. Found the bow. You can shoot arrows until you run out. And we have a bow and arrow. Boom. 1 hit KO on that guy. I'm just gonna leave this, like leave the area and come back in real quick. up. That way those skulls aren't there. You can see. Kill those guys a lot faster now. One shot with the bow and arrow. Instead of like 8 slices with a sword. Wow, okay. Just saying, I shot him. Not worried because we have a fairy, but I didn't want to use it now. Of course, none of these guys would drop. Oh, there we go. Fuck, I was facing the other way. Cool. And as I said, you can light these torches and it'll make the room brighter. The more torches you light, the brighter the room will be. Don't really need them on. Hopefully I don't fuck up. There we go. Shit. There we go. We're up to 516 rupees. That was just a coin room. There's nothing more to that. And those fairies too. Anyways, we'll head up. More anti-fairies. Shit. Oh yeah. Also, when you get hit by them, you don't just lose health. You also lose mana. So, all in all, you just want to stay away from them. Time it right, you can hit them with that. But shit. Of course, I walk right into them. Great switch is this one. Ding ding. There we go. And those switches are always the same too. They never change. Just so I'll let you guys know. This red one is a little tougher than the green one. He takes 2 shots. Is this the boss room? Yes. One more room. That's how you can usually tell if you're confused too, is there's that symbol, which is like the preparation room for the boss room. Not all the boss rooms will have boss doors, like this one doesn't, so that's why I was just checking them out. Go. Our max bombs is 10, I think. 10, no, 15, and our arrows is 30. And here we just stock up on provisions that we need before we go and fight this guy. Well, the boss. Alright, get ready for the first boss, folks. Stone statues. That wasn't fair. Come on. Shit. Yeah, I'll probably go silent here for a second so I can maintain focus. It's not that hard. Shit. And once we get down to 1, he does that, you can just hit him with your sword. That's what I normally do. Takes like 6 swipes, 6 or 7. Or 8. Shit. Or 9. Or 10. Or 11. I don't even know where I'm at now. He can be killed by swords, as you've just seen. And here we go. As I was saying before, you get heart containers. And there's the pendant we're looking for. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribers and viewers alike. You won the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sarashula. 2 pendants remain. The good thing is we don't have to walk all the way back through the dungeon. It teleports us out automatically. And it gives you full magic and health too. So let's go back to that village elder. Report on our doings, and then, yeah. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage? Now I will tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage, a Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the great war against evil that took place when the seven wise men created the seal. Among the descendants of the knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Link, I believe you. Okay, that Hyrule must appear. ... I see. Link, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I must have, or whatever he said there. Can't remember now. He gives you the Pegasus shoes. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack. A helpful item is hidden in the cave of the east side of Lake Helix. Get it. That was a hint, by the way. So with the shoes we have now, if we hold our button, we can do dash attacks. Those walls with the things, certain walls, you can do the dash attacks and break them. Dash attacks are useful against the enemies, and yada yada. I'll come out here, look at our thing, and now you notice that there's three flashing things. There's two pendants and then that sword. That sword up there in the Lost Woods, that's the Master Sword. Two flashing pendants. The blue one down in the bottom left, which is the desert, is we got courage, is that wisdom or power? It's the pendant of wisdom, and then the red one up top in that like castle is the pendant of power. That boss in that top castle, he's a douchebag to fight. Anyways, though, I think we'll call this a part. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the videos, make sure you follow the series. New to my channel, subscribe, check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.